Hello everyone, so thank you for keeping the best group for the end. So we're gonna show you the Drive Me presentation. So just some figures about the market in France. So we know that there are more than 700,000 sales representatives, which represent more than 2% of the labor force. And we know that this nomad population spends at least 10 hours per week driving, and sometimes they have risky behaviors while driving.
The need we identified concerned companies. We chose to take the example of Petit Navire. They hire 150 sales representatives that spend most of their days on the road, being aware of the fact that driving is tiring and tiredness can lead to car crashes, and that when sales representatives are driving, they can't work. Companies might be interested by the fact that their employees can drive less. Autonomous vehicles might be a solution, but the LiDAR costs between 8,000 euros and 75,000 euros currently. It's an investment that most companies can't afford for now.
David is a sales representative of 34 years old. He works for Petit Navire, a major food company.
Hi.
David spends most of his days visiting his customers. He likes to meet them face to face. Because of his job and all those appointments, David spends way too much time on the road, driving from a place to another. He actually feels like he's losing a lot of time and energy to just drive, whereas he could be working or relaxing.
I would like to polish my interview preparation in my car, to be in shape and ready for my client when I arrive.
Sometimes he even has to answer the phone while he's driving.
Hi, Mr. Smith. I have heard of autonomous cars, and that would be a solution. In 20 years, maybe? And I also know that my company won't invest in such expensive vehicle for now. And so what? There must be a solution.
Considering that the market is not ready yet for the all-autonomous mobility, my group and I decided to focus on that transition phase by proposing a way to make the self-guided vehicles more affordable for companies.
So with the Drive Me solution, normal cars will be able to insert an autonomous convoy, and then this convoy will drive you where you previously decided, so that you won't have to drive anymore. That way, you will be able to work, to call customers, to eat, or to sleep. So we will show you a short video so that you can understand better.
So we have now reached the technical part. So the Drive Me system will be composed of 2 autonomous pods. So they will be electric and they will communicate using 5G connection. They will load an embedded computer for real-time calculation. Then the Drive Me boxes, they will be directly plugged to the car OS. So they must be really secure because they will use the CAN bus, so they can access directly to the engine and to all the electric system of the car. So the Drive Me convoy will be around 35 meters, which is the size of 2 trucks. So it will not disturb other car users. We calculate that in bad condition, 5G will take around 30 milliseconds to get the order to brake or anything. So we took a security coefficient of 2 in case of problem. So here is the communication between the pod and the cars. So it's a master-slave communication. So the followers who are in blue and gray will send the position of the front vehicle to the pods, so the front pod and the back pod. The both pods will compute the position of each car in the convoy, and in the end, the leading pod will send the next order to the car behind. we thought that the backpod should also send the position that he compute to the leading pod to confront the result and to add redundancy. So it would be more safe. It would be safer. So if we want the convoy to be usable in every case, and it should not work on special road or anything, so we thought that it should interact with other car users normally. So we thought that everyone should enter the convoy, leave the convoy, or pass the convoy with no problem. And we thought about a routine in case of a non-authorized vehicle trying to enter the convoy with no permission.
For our solution to be viable economically, we imagined a partnership with the PSA Group. PSA Group will make strategic assets available to us, such as human resource and knowledge in automation of vehicles. And DriveMe will allow them to carry on their innovation process and to get a new bankable initiative to their wallet of activities.
So again, to make this solution available on the economic plan, we want to sell all the DriveMe products to high-waste companies such as Vinci, Eiffage or Avertis. So this will include the pods, the DriveMe boxes, a service of maintenance, and also the DriveMe app. So with the DriveMe app, high-waste companies will be able to propose the different journeys on the roads to their customers. And then these customers will be able to reserve the journeys they want with the DriveMe app. So that way, high-waste companies will be able to increase the safety on the roads. They also will be able to improve the quality of traffic flows, and therefore DriveMe and high-waste companies will become pioneers for iWaste 2.0.
So now we have reached the financial part. So we made a 5-year business plan. So we plan to sell our pair of pods for 90,000 euros and the boxes that will be included into vehicles for 1,000 euros. So during the first year, we know that we're going to have a lot of research and development expenditures and the need to raise funds for the prototype and the experimentation phase. On the second year, so we want to validate our product by selling to Vinci 12 pair of pods and 100 boxes. And in the third year, so we're gonna really deploy the product. And we plan to break even on the fourth year, in July. And then we have many possibilities to expand. So we can equip the whole French network, but we can also go internationally for other highways, or maybe to switch our business model to a more B2C target.
So let me introduce all the members of the DriveMe team. So first we have Jeanne, who is the communication manager. Then Justine over there is our business developer. Ludivine is our partnership coordinator. Colin over there is the first designer, and I am the second one. Doran is our technical manager, and finally Betty here is our finance manager. Thank you all for your attention.
Okay, as said, last but not least, so congratulations for this nice presentation too. Okay, Emmanuel, apologize. I give the microphone to Thierry.
Sorry, Emmanuel. So first, you target the motorways in your business, because so it means that you are going to to have a dedicated convoy with the sales guys, and especially for long distance.
Yes, we was thinking about more, for example, Paris-Lille. Yes, just for them to to manage their time on the road while they are driving on long distances.
I used to be a sales guy, and in the Pays de la Loire also, and you have. I know that you can have long distances, but a lot of sales guys in fact, are much more using also route nationale and small roads because the customers are everywhere in the countryside also. So what is or what would be the solution for all these sales guys that are not only driving from Paris to Lille?
Actually, the fact that we use DriveMe on highway is because it will be easier for us to have autonomous car on highways because, yeah, it would be harder on small roads. Actually, we don't know. We know that the sales are doing a lot of fraud on highways, and they are doing the end of the yeah, the last kilometer maybe on smaller roads, but we think that this solution can be accessible for most of the big
Janice.
And how many cars at maximum we can put in a...
we can put 4 cars.
4 cars maximum? Yep. Why not 5?
Because it would be more problem of LIDAR, because LIDAR have remporté a distance. They have a distance of around 20 meters, and at the end it will be too long if we want it to be easy to pass for other car users.
Yeah, if I understand well, the DriveMe box is taking the control of the drive of the car. Is that compatible with any car, or how do you work with the interworking of all the car makers?
Yeah, we talk about it with a Renault engineer, and he was working on connected vehicles. So he told us that maybe it will not be available on each car, but our solution is mostly for a certain for, I don't know, not expensive car, but a car of a higher level. And they will have some, they must have already some option. But actually, every car that is sold today has the CAN bus, so it will be available for this kind of car.
Do I understand it correctly that what you're selling is actually the DriveMe box, right? I mean, the moving. Have you considered, I mean, selling this as a service? Because this is where I think the money is.
Well, first we wanted to sell all the DriveMe products to the highways companies. That means the 2 pods, autonomous pods that there is in front of the convoy and behind. Then the DriveMe boxes and also the DriveMe app that we can do. And that will permit highways companies to propose the different journeys on the roads. And then for people who want to enter the convoy to reserve the journey they want.
But the service will be done by the road operator then, right? Okay.
Last question for you. I hope so. You said that the driver can sleep and work, and how do you prevent him from going outside the convoy and again drive?
It will not be a real problem. I think it's more like if he is sleeping, we just have to wake him up by like you already do in the morning if you want. So I don't know. Was it the question? To prevent him that he should take he should take the control of the car. So it will be prevent like 3 kilometers before the. It was not in our slide. It's more like slide.
Two last questions, Pascal and Emmanuel. Just in case of accident, who is responsible? Is it the car maker or yourself?
We'll have a partnership with Matmut. We haven't contacted them yet, but we don't know. Sorry, we didn't think about it. Let's submit it.
And last question, how do you compete with Uber? What's the how do you sell your products?
Maybe it's because sales representatives are have a lot of goodies in their car and so on, and they still have the comfort of their own car. So maybe it's just the difference that you still are in your own car, and you feel good because you are in your own car and you have your own stuff, and you're not. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Time is up. Thank you very much.